my gosh. What do you think, guys? Huh? Look at, I will be able to be at the sink right here and look out the window and say, hey, what's up? Who's at the front door? I'll be able to see all of this. Can't see it right now because we're in plastic, but woo woo. Guess who's here?
Hey guys.
Ding 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 ding. Emma's here. Wearing her wearing her Switzerland sweatshirt. Woo, look at.
You want Stitchy.
So,
Hey!
he's gonna finish this tomorrow. Oh, don't shove him.
Where's your phone at?
I don't know. He's gonna finish this tomorrow. It has to have insulation in it, and then he's gonna drywall it and close it up. He's gonna finish this tomorrow. And then, no! Tomorrow he has to move this over here. And then we're gonna try to get some tile to fill this in, to fill those spots and these spots in, because we're not doing floors until after our bathrooms are done. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I do want to change the laundry room tile. So my thought is when they tear out the laundry room, they could just remove the tiles in the laundry room and utilize them over here, because that would be enough. So I'm gonna have to bring that up to Mark, because I want different tile in the laundry room anyways. So I'm thinking if we can't find this tile anywhere, he could just tear the tile up in there and fix this. So I don't know, we will see. But an electrician came. We have to move light switches and power and all sorts of stuff. Power has to go over there for the oven. But yeah, it's gonna be so different. We have a softball game, so me and Emma are gonna run to Home Goods and then go to the softball game. Guys, it looks so different. And look how open it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyways, I'll see you at Home Goods. Guys, we did not go to Home Goods because we let Stitch and Winston out, and he sat and picked up every little piece of drywall. He had white crust beard.
Because there was dust everywhere.
So I had to mop the floors, vacuum, yada yada. So her and I are gonna go to Home Goods and Hobby Lobby tomorrow, so you guys can come with. But we are at softball game, and it starts in 15 minutes. So we're gonna go get our seats. She thinks they're not gonna have a game, but they will. It's already
literally
passed.
lightning.
Look, see the clouds?
Yeah, but I'm sure it's
way.
in the distance.
Huh?
I don't know.
Which way are they moving?
That way?
They're not moving. Yeah, they're going that way. So, anywho, we're here. We're gonna go watch some softball, get some dinner. Ellie will vlog about her school day, and then Emma can vlog all about her trip. Her vlogs go up
One goes up this weekend.
One goes up this weekend for everybody asking. So, we will see you at the softball game. Okay, before it gets dark, guess what? Surprise, no game. So
I already knew it.
We're not going to softball game either. Oh my gosh. So we didn't go to Home Goods, and we're not having a softball game. So I don't even know where this video is headed at this point. We will do our best to entertain you, but it's already 7:30. We are going to dinner with Chad and Amber. I know you guys all remember them. We are going to dinner. Is it on the right or left?
It's on the right.
The right?
Yeah.
So we're going to dinner with them. No filming at dinner. And then, again, Emma will tell you, she'll talk for a long time and tell you all about her trip. And then Ellie will let you know how school's going because it's almost end of quarter. And I got a link for homecoming ticket.
Hi guys, so I just got home like a couple of hours ago from dinner and softball. So I went to dinner after softball and the game got canceled because it was like lightning and stuff. So we were there for like an hour and then it got canceled. So we went to dinner and that was pretty good. And that's pretty much all I've done all day. Tomorrow I have no softball, but Thursday I have another game against the other team for the same like town we were supposed to play today. But I don't have that much like interesting stuff. Got a good grade on a test today, and that's pretty much it. I don't have that much to talk about. I straightened my hair. I came home, showered, straightened my hair, and then tomorrow it's gonna be straight, and then on Thursday I'm gonna curl it. Probably, unless this beach waiver looks dumb, because I want to use the beach waiver. That's the whole reason why I want to curl my hair. But if it looks dumb, I'm just gonna like straighten it. So hopefully it doesn't, because I'm excited to have it curled. Cause like it's like fancy and cute. But also at the same time, I don't know if I want to, because they like when I curl my hair, it kind of just looks like my natural hair in a way. I don't know, it doesn't look that good. Oh, but after school today, I got my eyebrows done, and I like them. They look good. She actually like trimmed them for the first time in forever. Like actually like cut like the long hairs and stuff, and it looks really good. So I'm glad about that. But that is it for me. So now I'm going to give the camera to Emma.
Oh my gosh, hi guys. Long time no see. I'm finally sitting in my room talking to you, which only has been 2 weeks. It feels like forever. But I was literally just in Switzerland yesterday, and now I'm home, which is such a crazy feeling because I went by so fast, and I'm like sad but also happy at the same time because I'm very happy to be home. I was very homesick the last few days we were there, so I'm happy to be home, but I'm also like, man, I would love to be back in Switzerland. Like, I just can't believe that it's over. Like, I waited so long to go, like when we booked the tickets, and like it's just done and over with, and I just so crazy, and I just can't believe I experienced it, and I get to speak about it now, and like one day when I have kids, like share it with them, and just like so crazy to me. Once in a lifetime trip for sure. So I thought I would just sit down and share with you guys just kind of like how the trip went overall, and just like talk about it. I'm not going to go into full detail about every single thing, because if I did, I think I would be sitting here for like an hour talking about it, because there's just so much that I could, you know, talk about and like share with you guys. I'm not going to like explain every single thing that we did in Switzerland and just like go over my whole itinerary, because again, that would take a really long time, but I fully documented every single thing that we did like when I was filming, and it's gonna be in my video, so just stay tuned for that if you want to know every single detail of what we did. So first thing I'm gonna share is just kind of like where we went, because I didn't really say like where we were going beforehand, before I left. So we flew into Zurich, and then we took a train, which is like how we got from place to place mostly. So we bought like a train pass. So we went from Zurich to Grindelwald to Zermatt to Geneva, and then back to Zurich, because that's where we were flying out of. So those were the 4 places that we went to within the span of 2 weeks, which honestly pretty nice. So we ended up staying in each place 4 days, 3 nights, but 2 of the days were travel days, so we really only had 2 full days to like spend in like the city town and like do all the activities and everything that we wanted to, which honestly ended up like being perfect. Like I felt like that was enough time to like get everything done that we wanted to, which we did. So I think we got that down right, which was really nice. So yeah, those were the 4 places that we went to. Grindelwald, I mean, is 100% known for the views. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. The Swiss Alps were gorgeous. I mean, everywhere you looked, it looked like a computer home screen. Like, it just was so beautiful, and I loved it. The view from the hotel was amazing. I just like can't put it into words and like describe it to you guys, and like pictures don't do it justice. Like seeing it in person is a whole different type of feeling, and also like just experience. Like it just is so different from seeing it from in person to a picture. Zermatt, loved it. I love that town. It was beautiful. It has everything all in one. Like the views, the activities, there's so much to do. The town is so much bigger compared to Grindelwald. There's so much more food and just more stores and stuff. And I had a really fun time in Zermatt, the Matterhorn, and just the activities that we did. Geneva, a little downfall, I'm not gonna lie. Our hotel ended up being 40 minutes away from Geneva. We were just like in a random town in Switzerland, like don't even know where we are. So we had to take the bus every time we wanted to go to Geneva, which took 40 minutes, which such like an inconvenience, but like we live and we learn, and we couldn't do anything about it. So that was minor, I would say major though, major downfall, I guess. And it also did rain the first day, so that kind of sucked, but we still did the most we could. So Geneva was really nice. It's more of like a major city. So is Zurich. They're both kind of like similar in a way. They all had the same stores. They all had like the tall buildings, city vibes. The only difference I would say is just like obviously the Lake of Geneva. Like that was definitely different from Zurich, because Zurich mostly just has like canals and like rivers and stuff. Lake Geneva was really, really pretty. The lake was gorgeous, and we were supposed to have a boat day, but that didn't happen because it rained and the weather wasn't like super, super nice to where you could have a boat day because the water was freezing. There was museums and like the stores, and so it was crazy. In Geneva, there was this one street just full of designer stores, from like Gucci, from Louis Vuitton to Dior to just every single designer store you could possibly think of, all next to each other on one like street. It was so funny. I'm like, this is crazy. There was a Zara and there was an H&M. Those were the only two stores that we knew of from the US, which was so crazy that H&M was there, which was like so weird. I wonder why. I mean, I get Zara because Zara's kind of like everywhere, but yeah. And then like fast food chains, there was Starbucks. It was very different seeing Starbucks, because like their menu is very different, their coffees and like acais are very different. There was also Dunkin', but there was like very few, like they were really only in the airport. And then there was also Burger King and then McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, and then in Zurich there was a Firehouse Subs. So freaking cool. We had that twice because we both love Firehouse, and we were having a hard time with the food, especially me, because you guys know I'm allergic to tree nuts, and I had such a hard time with that because a lot of the places used tree nuts. And the funny thing is, no one really knew what tree nuts were. They just thought they were regular peanuts. And we were at this like breakfast place that had acai bowls, and I was explaining to the cashier, I was like, tree nuts, like, are they in any of your ingredients? And he was like, what are those? And I'm like peanuts, but like ones that grow in trees. And he was like, what? I was like, almonds and like cashews and like all of that. And he was like, oh, like it's so crazy to me that a lot of people don't know what they are, but like I get it though. So he was like, you can have peanut butter? And I'm like, yeah. And so I had to like go into full description that like peanuts grow in the ground, tree nuts grow in the trees. And he was like, oh, I got it. So like it was a very hard time trying to find food that I could actually eat. So, you know, like Switzerland is known for their chocolate, and all of their chocolate, like the Lindt, I think that's how you say it, Lindt chocolate, all of it was made from hazelnut or like almonds. And I'm like, thanks. Like I didn't even get to try it. So they have a museum for chocolate, like the Lindt chocolate, and I think it was it Geneva or Zurich? I don't know which one it was. We didn't get to go because like I couldn't have any of it, so there was no point to go, because they have like chocolate like taste testers, and didn't get to go because most of it was made from like hazelnut and almonds, so that kind of sucked. But Other than that, Zurich and Geneva were just kind of like mini versions of New York, I felt like, but obviously like cleaner and safer and less crowded. But I loved both, and they were just kind of like both of the same vibe. Again, obviously like the lake was different and we did different activities and stuff, but I love both, and every place had something different to offer. If I were to choose my favorite, I don't think I could, honestly. I mean, it would definitely be between Grindelwald and Zermatt for sure. I think they're both tied for first, and then like Zurich and Geneva are like 3-4. But other than that, I mean, every single place was gorgeous, and I mean, you can't not like a place because, I mean, you're in Switzerland. It's so gorgeous everywhere. So yeah, I mean, it was just so crazy to experience all of that. So that's just kind of like the 4 places that we went to. Like I said, you can see what we did in my videos when they're posted. So I came back with a few things. First off, money. Yeah, I didn't end up spending all of the money, and I totally did not exchange it at the airport. So I'm hoping I can do it here, which I think I can. But this is what their money looks like. So this is their $50 bill. She's green. And then this is their $10 bill. There's also a 20 that's red that has a butterfly on it. It was really cool. But this one has like a disco ball on it, train station in the back. And their money is different sizes. So look. The 10 is smaller than the 50, and then the 20 is bigger than the 10, but smaller than the 50. And then they absolutely love coins. So this coin right here is 5 franc, which is $5. And then this is 2 francs, which is $2. And then there's half a franc, which is 50 cents. There's 10 cent, 5 cent, 20, and that's it, I believe. All the other coins are on my dresser, but this thing is huge, and I can't believe that it's $5. Like, we have a $5 bill and they pay in coins, which honestly is very convenient, but like, you get back so many coins, especially when you pay like with these. But yeah, I thought I would share the money because it's actually really cool, and I would love for that is not a disco ball. I'm pretty sure that is earth. I take that back. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. What is this actually? That's not a disco ball. I'm sorry. It looked like a disco ball. Oh my god, that's actually so embarrassing. That's 100% not a disco ball, but it looks like it, so I'm gonna call it a disco ball. But yeah, I thought I would just share the money because it's really cool, and it's so much cooler than the US dollar. Or it's just so boring. Like, I want mine to look green and like this yellow orangey and like red with a butterfly. Like, that's cool. So I did some souvenir shopping as well. So I got some postcards. So we got Zermatt. This is Grindelwald. And this is Zurich. And then this is Geneva. Beautiful. I got a postcard in every little place that we went to. I think I'm gonna start collecting these too. I mean, I already am. So yeah, anywhere I travel, I'm gonna get a postcard because these are really cute. And I think I'm gonna get like a photo album and like put them in there and like maybe write on the back of them like my favorite like memory from each place. But I think that would be fun. And then I ended up getting Elizabeth a postcard. I can't show it because she's probably gonna watch the video. So she only asked for a postcard from Geneva, which I did get her a postcard. Then I got my mom a keychain, and then I got my sister a keychain, and then I got Mark a paperweight because he was honestly very excited for me to find marbles, which I literally went to so many antique stores, and no one like could help me find marbles. They said that they're very hard to find, and some of them didn't even know what they were, and I was like the German handmade glass marbles, like the little small things, and you're like, oh, like, no, those are very hard to find. So I didn't have any luck in that department, but I did find a paperweight, so he liked it, and it's one that he actually like has like the same design, which was really funny. So he likes it. But yeah, so I made sure to get every won something because why not? Like, now they have a Switzerland souvenir. So yeah, those were a few things. The rest of my stuff, oh, I got a sticker. Oh, I also got a sweatshirt, duh. I got this from Brandy Melville. Kind of funny. Not like a souvenir store, because none of them were cute. So I got this. It's like black, and then it has Switzerland and the flag embroidered. Not embroidered, like stitched into the sweatshirt. It's really cute. I wore it today. Now it has stains all over it. I think I said I got 2 snow globes, and then I think that's it. A sticker. That's all I brought home. So I think I did a pretty good job with the whole like souvenir gift stuff. But yeah, that's that. I think this next thing I want to talk about is just the fact that it was a crazy experience, but something that was so shocking to me was just how expensive it is there. I just want to share this because it's so crazy. So obviously Switzerland is the most expensive country in the world, and I didn't know that until we looked it up and like had already bought the tickets to Switzerland. Did not know that until I researched it, and we ended up eating at the grocery store more than we like ate out or like ate at restaurants and stuff because it was so expensive to eat. I mean, we did end up going to McDonald's because that's really all we could afford, and that was still like $15, which I honestly don't remember like what we pay here for McDonald's. It's probably cheaper than that, right? But one time we got pizza and it was $70 total for two people, and so that was like $35 each for a pizza, like just one pizza, and just crazy. And we got room service one time in Geneva at our hotel because a lot of places close at 6-7 o'clock in Switzerland. Oh, that's something I'll talk about too. Everything there just closes early because nightlife is just not a thing there. Everyone's a morning person. But anyway, so we ordered room service, and Katie ended up paying $47 for chicken tenders and fries. $47 for chicken tenders. 3 chicken tenders. Isn't that crazy? So, when Katie had talked about, like, money on, I think it was her, she talked about the room service on her Instagram story, and someone from Switzerland, or maybe they just had known this, they DM'd her. I think I'm gonna explain this right, I hope. They said that just like the minimum wage there is more than the US here. So like they're just making, I guess they make more money. Like their income's higher in Switzerland. I could be totally wrong, and I hope I'm explaining this right. So please don't take offense because I'm not really 100% sure. But from what I remember, I think that's what it was. Their just income is so much higher, and so that's why everything is expensive there. So to us, or like people that don't live there, it's expensive, but to them it's not because they have the money to pay for it. So like us paying $35 for a pizza is crazy, and also $47 for some chicken tenders. To them, that's like us paying $12 for a meal, if that makes sense. I think I explained that right. I believe. I just know that to them, their prices are normal. To us, it's not because it's expensive, you know? Which is so crazy because now I understand, and it makes sense to me as to why it's like one of the most expensive countries in Switzerland. And one of the taxi drivers that we had, he was from Portugal, and he moved to Switzerland because of the income. He literally said because of the money. And that's why he moved to Switzerland, and he visits home and everything, and he just lives in Switzerland part-time because he's making more money in Switzerland than he is at his home. So it's just crazy. And so like it's just, I don't know, just crazy. So I thought I would share that and just explain, because it's so different from the US, because yeah, just crazy. As far as like the times and everything, so Switzerland, another taxi driver that we had that was taking us to our hotel said that nightlife there, like I said, is non-existent. Everyone is in their house or apartment at 8 o'clock because everything closes at like 6, 7 o'clock. I mean, some restaurants are open until like 10, maybe 9, but no one is like out late. Everyone is like early birds. They get up at like 6 a.m., they start their day, and then they're in the house at like 7 o'clock, which is so crazy because that is totally opposite of the US. Like, I feel like nightlife here is like crazy. Like, no one's in their house at 6 o'clock. Like, I'm eating dinner at like 7, 8 o'clock every night. So, yeah. Just so crazy just to experience like all of these different things and compare it to the US. It was a very cool experience. And like the languages and stuff. Since Switzerland borders so many different other places, a lot of people spoke French and also German and just different languages, because Switzerland is like in the middle between so many different other places, and everyone just spoke like French or German. It was cool to see. But most of the workers in like restaurants and like shops and stuff, they all spoke English, which was really nice. And the menus, they also had like an English part under like German or the French part, which was cool. So yeah, just like the minor things is so cool to see, like how different it is from Florida and like the US. But yeah, so that's just kind of like a rundown of the trip. I had such a great time, and I just can't believe that it happened and that I went and I got to experience Switzerland. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. And it honestly was all to you guys, and I'm so thankful to have been able to experience it with Katie. Like, we had such a great time. I mean, there was pros and cons about the whole trip, but like I said, we live and we learn, and not everything's going to be perfect. Even though we were 40 minutes from where we were supposed to be in Geneva, like, it all worked out in the end, and I made it home safely. Katie made it home safely, and now we have this great experience we can talk about for the rest of our lives. And to say that we've been to Switzerland, and I mean, I'll have kids one day, hopefully, and I can share it with them and share, like, all of my souvenirs and, like, photos and stuff. And I'm just beyond grateful. And, again, like I said, it's to you guys, and thank you. And just crazy. Like, it's just so surreal. And, yeah, so stay tuned for my YouTube videos, because this section's literally already 20 minutes. So I could only imagine if I talked about what we did in every place that we went to. I know I seem so like drained and not excited, but I promise you I am excited. I am so happy that I went. It's literally just the fact that I have not adjusted to the time difference. So right now there it's 8:30. Yeah, I would just now be waking up, and I'm just now getting ready to go to bed. So I'm definitely, a whole mess right now, tired, and just have not adjusted. Long travel day yesterday. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments, or just like correct me on anything that I said, because like the whole thing was a learning experience too. I mean, going to a different country is a learning experience, and it was like kind of my first time. Like, I've been to Mexico, but that's so different from, going to Switzerland. So let me know if you have any questions about it, and I can go into full detail, or like write a comment to you guys, or speak about it in like an updates video and go into more depth about it. But like I said, you can watch my YouTube videos, and that will probably just give you a better understanding of everything that I did, and just like how Switzerland was and everything. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon back with more videos. Bye guys. Mwah.